It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll get to see a battle for conference superiority. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New Orleans Saints. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdomes. And thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here as we get going with this one. Greg, you look at the matchup and one thing jumps out. And we see it more and more the last 5-6 years around the league. Rookie quarterbacks being given the keys and said, kid, let me see what you got.
Yeah, there's no waiting around anymore. It seems like more and more often, just like you said, we're seeing young rookie quarterbacks given the keys to the ship earlier and earlier. And a big reason for that is these coaches realize they don't have a long time to figure that quarterback position out. The longer it goes that you don't have the quarterback of the future, the more likely it is that the next guy that's drafted there, he's playing for a different coach.
The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from the Superdome. Patterson now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led out by the former Buckeye, their rookie quarterback out of Ohio State.
You hear people talk about it all the time, and it's especially true, Mike, for young rookie quarterbacks, is just the speed of the game. They had a lot of success in college. They were probably the best player on their team, but just everything is faster. Everything happens with a little more urgency. The quarterbacks at the young age that can make that transition the quickest, everything else then tends to slow down.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare them to stop it.
1st and 10. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. On 1st down, right back to Johnson. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. On the ground, it's Johnson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Now on 4th down, the veteran Chris Boswell on for the Steelers. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Shough now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. On the give, this is Kamara. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. Third down and 9. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. He's got his man, that's Olave. A pickup there of 13. First down, New Orleans. The reception for Shough. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From out of the gun, he'll throw. Right side to Olave. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. They'll look to throw yet again. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Special teams on the field, ready for this punt. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The visitors' offense ready to see the football for the second time. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a toss, right. Here comes Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A toss play really tests how well your linebackers can run sideline to sideline. He was also able to show how fast he can get downhill, being able to bring that runner down behind the line of scrimmage.
This one is complete to DK Metcalf. Still on his feet. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line.
We see so many widers today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That one intercepted. Oh, big hole, left side. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
Really nice job there defensively. I mean, they completely took away his first read, and instead of the young quarterback going through his progression and being patient, taking what the defense gives him, he decides to still try to fit it in and force that ball, and ultimately ends up resulting in the takeaway.
The Saints offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start with the football already in the red zone. Big opportunity here on 1st and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. And he will get into the end zone. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. The Saints move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. First carry for one of the most versatile players in the league, Cordero Patterson. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a couple.
I think that's just a case of a right call at the wrong time, Mike. You typically want to run a draw in more of an obvious passing situation. In this case, the defense was expecting run, and they're able to just eat up that draw play.
He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. By Pickens. They'll get 19 out of that play. That's a Steeler first down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Taken back to the other side of midfield.
I think it's been pretty clear that the offensive emphasis has been on controlling the front. Don't allow them to get after your quarterback. Well, when you do that, it's pretty easy to lose sight of some of the secondary players, and this defensive back was used on the blitz, and he's able to get home.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Demario Davis there on the play. Third and long. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. We're all set to kick this one away. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion right. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air. They've got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least 1 first down, or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. Open man is Shough. That's complete. A pickup there of 19 yards. It's good for a Saints first down. They'll look to throw again. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. In motion is Hill. Back to the air one more time. Right back to Hill. He's got it again. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Shough in motion. On the ground, it's Kamara. He'll get this ahead for about 3, with Deshaun Elliott on the tackle. Second and 7. His pass taken in by Shough. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Looking to convert for the 3rd time on this drive. They'll need another here. It's 3rd and 2. Here's Kamara. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. First down throw there is incomplete. Back to the air once more on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
For any long developing play like that to work, everyone on the offensive side of the ball has to do their job at a high level. First, the pass protection has to hold up. Then, the receiver has to be able to separate from his man defender. And then, of course, the quarterback has to be on time and on target with the ball. And when you do, you move the chains.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. Kamara going to try to bull his way in, and he will fight his way to the end zone. Alvin Kamara, touchdown New Orleans. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Saints extend their advantage to 14-3. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. On the ground, here comes Patterson. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Steeler 1st down. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, faking the give. He's got Parham, his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run this over the center with Johnson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Johnson. And he's in! Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. It's up and through. And the Steelers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense and veteran Alvin Kamara set to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. This one complete to Hill. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, New Orleans. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. The tight end Moreau is in motion. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. He'll look to throw. To the outside, that's caught by Hill. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Third and a yard. In motion is Hill. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Shough with the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. They'll look to throw yet again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's into the end zone. Shough. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now, on for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints are out to a 21-10 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. has an opening past the 40. And he'll be taken down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get that one to Patterson, complete. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans. After this, 2nd down and 8. He'll drop to throw. That's to the big tight end, Parham. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. Here's Corliss Waitman now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's to the right side and incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Two incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. They'll try to get this one on the ground. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Steelers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He finds Metcalf on the slant. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Third and long. To the sideline and intercepted.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions, and so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
The Saints offense going to take over just before the half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. So we've reached halftime here in this 11-point game. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our halftime report. We just watched a solid first half from the veteran running back, Alvin Kamara. He had a nose for the end zone as he wound up with 2 touchdowns on the ground in those first 2 quarters. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike and Greg.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Jones now on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there. He'll just end up a little bit short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run. It's Kamara. And a good run there. Finds the lane, gets forward. Got 8 yards and sets up a much more manageable 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. They get 15 on that game. It's good for a Saints first down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line. And out of the gun, he'll throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
And he'll take it on in. Shough. Touchdown, New Orleans. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Saints will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense. And their running back set to go once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. On the carry, it's Patterson. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
The biggest element on a lot of these explosive runs, Mike, is can the running back make the first guy miss? That's exactly what he was able to do here, and it led to a big gain.
1st and 10. They'll run here with Patterson. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's Johnson. And he'll work this down inside the 35. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got it at about the 8. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Big-time conversion there on 3rd down. Finding yourself trailing at the moment, the last thing you want to do is waste this promising possession. Now, with that throw, they find themselves deep in their opponent's territory. They have to come away with the touchdown to try to cut into this deficit.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. They'll run with Johnson. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown tonight.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Boswell now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. They send one of the tight ends in motion to the left. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. A gain of 16 yards. First down, New Orleans.
And this is the challenge that these top-end tight ends present, Mike, to defensive coordinators. They have to make a decision. When I play man coverage, do I trust my linebacker to defend him one-on-one? Do I need to bring a secondary player or an extra corner down into the coverage? That's a tough matchup. They're either too slow or they're too small. There's very few guys around the league that can do both, and the quarterback saw his matchup. He went to the big tight end and came away with an explosive play.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down. They'll look to throw again. He keeps it himself. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Back to throw. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. The left side into the hands of Olave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. In motion is Hill. It's a give now to Kamara. The defense stringing him out. No gain. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Here's Blake Grupe for the Saints. A field goal try. This about as short as you can get. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints will extend their lead. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. Patterson now to return it. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll take this to about the 28. That's Chase Young off the edge with tackle. Now they'll set up to throw. That's complete left side to Pickens. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The backfield empty here for 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. It's Pickens. They get 12 yards on that pass. That's a Steeler first down. Over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll look to throw yet again. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Johnson. He will have a Steelers first down. They needed 2 and gained 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now it's Johnson. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is first and goal. And he will score! Game on! Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. He's got it. And the Steelers will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Shough now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. In motion is Hill. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Here's second and 9. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Third and 9. He'll try to run for it. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on third down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
And a short pickup, too. About the 42-yard line. Second down and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. And that is incomplete. The Saints will punt this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. A fair catch taken here, and it's going to come right at the 15-yard line. The Steelers offense and DK Metcalf getting set for their next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
What a good run there. That's going to put him over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. A give, and here's Johnson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. A run with Gainwell. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. comes Patterson.
You can always tell what a team's decision will be on fourth down, Mike, based on what they do on third down. In this case, unfortunately, they didn't get enough yards on the ground to make that fourth down more manageable. So I think they have to reconsider whether they go for it here.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get the deficit down inside of a touchdown. That one off the right, upright, and in. It's good. Wow. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer. Back out is Boswell following the field goal. He'll send this one away. Shough now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and receiver Rashid Shaheed set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Down the field, it's Olave. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. That pickup, good for 29 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll motion a tight end right. On second down, here's a run with Kamara. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Third and 5. They'll go again here with Kamara.
I think the decision of whether or not you kick the field goal or keep your offense on the field, Mike, comes down to, do you have a play on your call sheet you love? Do you have a critical down, fourth down play that you know is going to work? Because if you do, now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend this drive.
The offense is out there, 4th and inches. They'll run for it. It's Kamara. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's got his big tight end. Taysom Hill. Touchdown Saints. On comes Blake Grupe for the PAT. He knocks it through. The Saints will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. Second and a yard. Out of the gun, he'll throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete. The sound deafening in the dome. It's third down. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Steeler first down. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got Parham, his tight end. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Cameron Jordan, the veteran, in there for the sack. Now on 2nd and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Defense has a chance to all but end this game, but they can't secure the interception, and now the offense has new life. But is there enough time? Do they have enough opportunities still to find themselves in position to go try to pull this one out?
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score. So the field goal makes it a 1-score game. And now they'll line up for the onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here's 1st down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson. Noise reverberating off the roof. Very loud before 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Saints offense headed back to take over once more. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. First and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. A tight end in motion now. So second down, and they'll run it. And he will take this down, close to a first down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. Third and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining on the clock. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. One, a win for the Saints. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did, and that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Saints are winners, as we say so long from New Orleans.